Hello, I'm Megaluke3 on this channel, I suppose is what I'll be called, and I'll stay being called that. So, my goal with this is to do a 365-day challenge, which I've already done one on my Instagram, which I don't think I'll need to link or anything, but I'll show screenshots for today about how that went. And so I'd like to recreate that in video format now by uploading on YouTube because for a few reasons actually. I've written them down. I'm a person who likes to write things down on paper as much as I don't like things such as using technology. I'm sort of a boomer at heart with how much it's difficult for me to keep up with stuff. And so why do I do this is, number one, I'm trying to hold myself accountable to the goals I'm going to do in this journaling challenge, where I just talk about my day, I give an affirmation or something nice that happened to my day so I can keep positive even when the lows are coming up. I say something that I learned today so that every day feels like it hasn't been a waste of my time and that I feel proud of myself for it. And then something I can improve to do tomorrow by blank. So I'll mention something that I could improve on for tomorrow, which is almost included in whatever I learned today. And yeah, so I'd like to be held accountable because ever since I stopped doing my 365-day challenge on Instagram on January 1st of 2021, it's been going really, really bad. It's been going super downhill ever since I've had to stop a lot of social interaction with quarantine and all that in Alberta, Canada. It sucked. And so I'm hoping this will also help me being able to talk to people again. Well, it's kind of talking to myself, but it's still in a way. It makes me feel like I have social interaction or that I'm doing something a little more purposeful. I think having a big project to work on will be really nice. Also, reinforce discipline in my life because, man, when I have a goal, when I have a timeline, and I have a goal or dream with a deadline that I know it will end on, I can crunch it. I can do it. Ideally not like with a week left. Like if there's a project that I have to do and I have a month in advance, sometimes I'll wait until there's a week left or even 2 days left, such as with essays I've done in the past with my English courses in university. I'm an education elementary student, and so I have a variety of classes, some of which I'm taking, for example, right now, math. I'm in my last week of the math spring semester, and so I have a final this Friday, and the geometry course I'm taking is quite a struggle. It's hard to understand conceptually for me, and so I'm hoping that I will just be able to use this as a project and it will catapult myself into becoming a more disciplined person in general, and that I'll be happy with my life, yeah, or more disciplined and then more free to do the things that I want to do by not becoming a consumer, someone who just stays in front of the computer all day. Is the idea. My phone, the Samsung Galaxy S8e or some crap like that, is very hard to keep my eyes off of and my hands from scrolling. And so I just want to be someone who I can be proud of and who really, I'm hoping, become a good dad. I would like to be someone who I could look at my future self up to and be proud of them. But I know I have the capabilities, even though I've been down on myself this past few times. I did a 365-day challenge, even though that had its bumps and bruises and its own difficulties, and I wasn't perfect on it. I can be okay with that, and I've grown a lot, and I learned a lot from it, so I'm hoping to learn a lot from this as well. If not even from talking and journaling and giving all these affirmations and stuff, which I'm sure I will. Maybe the video editing process, which was difficult for me since this YouTube channel, I did really good. I was actually quite proud of some of the video editing I did for the Pokemon videos. Man, I must have been 14 when I made those now. The Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. That was really cool. But I don't have that editing software anymore because I'm on a new computer, and the old editing software I used, Movie Maker on Windows, is gone. And I thought, I literally, I thought it was the perfect editing software. And so now I'm using something else. We'll see how it goes, which could be a useful skill in itself. And that's it. I hope this is fun. And so my goals. What are my goals? What do I mean by journaling? I don't think I've mentioned it in great detail yet. And so, as you saw from hopefully a photo I showed of my Instagram, is I'll basically be talking about my day. And I'll reflect on it and use this as an opportunity to maybe air some things out about my life. And even if people don't listen, even if I get like one view, which is just myself, I think it'll be a healthy thing because I don't talk about myself and my life and my own problems with that. I have a lot of difficulty. I really like listening to people. I think listening to people and people's stories are so interesting. And I wonder if it's because of a lack of self-confidence, or I just don't think like I'm interesting or worthy enough, or I'm bad at expressing things. But when I try to talk about myself when I'm meeting new people and making friends, it's very difficult. And so I'm hoping this as well, I get used to being able to talk about myself, which wasn't the same as doing it through text. And yeah, so I hope to learn a lot from this. I feel like I'm giving a speech for a teacher at an interview. Oh wow, I'm hoping to learn a lot from this. Yeah, I think it'll be good for my career. Yeah, so I'm hoping to do my morning routine pinwheel, which I'll talk about more later, but basically consists of, I want to wake up at 6 a.m. every day. I won't happen, I'm sure. But I've had help with it. Today, I've just started making it so at 7:15 every day, I have 2 accountability buddies from my fraternity who I messaged in our little group chat. I was like, hey, who wants to have an accountability time, just for 10 minutes where we keep each other accountable, talk about our day and our goals and stuff. And so 2 guys said yes, and so we're going to start doing that, which I hope is also helpful for me on top of this project. So I do 6 a.m. and then I do a workout and then I do accountability and then I eat breakfast and then I go on with my day, which right now will consist of studying and doing my math classes. And then I want to do 5 hours of work, challenge myself, which is quite vague, which I think may be a problem. I hope it doesn't turn into that. Maybe I'll need to write more specifics in the future, and my goals will surely change as the year goes on for 365 days, since that's how long I'm trying to do this challenge for. And then fun. I want to do things like reading and walking. I think in the past I've done too much work. Definitely a perfectionist in the way where literally I would write out every single hour of the day and try to fill every single hour. And then obviously life happens. So whenever I didn't meet that expectation, whenever I went over by like 10 minutes and then the whole day it shifted over a little more than I wanted. Oh man, it sucked. I really hated myself for that. So I'm trying to be a little more loose in my goals now. But we'll see if that needs to change. It's always a constant balancing act between too rigid and too loose. So it'll be a good experience for that as well. Bedtime routine. And so I'm trying to get to bed, at least be in bed by 10 with no computer or laptop or PC or anything, especially phone. I'm tired. I've been waking up at 6 because noises are in my house, so it's difficult not to wake up at 6 or 7. But also going to bed at 1 or 2 a.m. just watching YouTube and Twitch or like helping myself. I'll watch YouTube self-help videos or read, but it's bad. It's not enough sleep, and so I'd like to fix that. And so I'm hoping that by sending these videos out at before midnight every day, that'll also make me go to bed better, because this will be the last thing I do, is what I'm hoping for. So I don't want these to go on for too long. It's already been almost 10 minutes, and so I'd like these to be probably 5-10 minutes at the most. And so if you're going to join me or do something yourself like this, I'm hoping it inspires people. My last challenge did a lot. It impacted a lot more people than I thought it would. I thought I was going to get like 5 of my close friends who were kind of gonna be like, "Yeah, like good job, Francois," every once in a while. But it was really cool. Even if this doesn't have that same impact because YouTube is a bigger platform, that's okay. I'm doing this mostly for myself, not for other people's entertainment, but it'd be cool if it did help other people. So, that was me. That was Megaluke 3, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.